Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Midland Movie News with me, Lewis Marshall, and Matt Riley.
Hello.
Uh, Today's episode, we're going to look at two or three news stories, and then we're going to focus on the Oscar nominations as they've been released this week. So, be interesting to see, based off our last episode when we discussed the Golden Globes, what's carried over to the Oscars. We're going to touch upon the latest trailer release for the new Super Mario Galaxy film. Quick discussion on whether or not we are getting a Series 2 of Marvel's Hawkeye. And there's rumours of there being a deal between Lionsgate and Manchester United Football Club for a drama series which is stylised to be like The Crown, based on the club. So let's get into it. We'll just start with Super Mario then, Matt. Seeing as we've both seen the trailer.
Yeah, just.
Yeah.
I think it's
What do you
playing.
think?
It's playing on the nostalgia side of it again, isn't it? I think it's got loads of the music in it again. It's got like specific game tropes in it and stuff. Like it shows you parts of the games everybody will have done. And it obviously introduces Yoshi in quite a cool way and stuff. But yeah, I think it'll be another, because the first one did really, really well as well. So
Yeah.
hopefully this will be another
I know there
big
was
hit.
a bit of, obviously, on the original casting for the first film, there was a bit of controversy, wasn't there, about Chris Pratt being the voice of Mario and not doing the stereotypical sort of Mario voice. The "here we go" type thing, and not making it sort of sound like Italian American. Um, but I think he's done a fairly good job with the role. Um,
Thing is, I think the first one was so like, I like that they're not shying away from literally integrating parts of the games into the actual film. Like they're not trying to change it too much, are they? They're just
yeah,
literally referencing the games like and just making it like
yeah. They're
CGI
putting
it
it
essentially, like bringing it
into
directly in, which I really like.
yeah. They're
Like
using like the different levels and stuff throughout the films.
to make it like part of the film kind of thing, which I really
Yeah,
liked.
things that people recognise. Obviously, they use the pipes quite a lot.
Mm.
Obviously, in the trailer, you've seen that Mario and Luigi are obviously on bikes, which is a reference to obviously Mario Kart because you can chop and change between bikes and karts. Um,
And one of the bosses on the games as well is in this trailer as well, like that pink egg shooting thing. I realised because I remember that was like really hard on the game to like. It was one of like the first bosses that
yes,
you go against, and it's like dead or like
uh,
dead annoying to beat.
you're referring to Birdo. She's
Yes, that
firing
one. Yeah,
at Peach, isn't she? Yeah. Um,
I
so
like
obviously
the.
she's introduced into this film alongside Yoshi.
I think
You've seen.
one of the other. I don't know if she's like a princess or what she is, but the character in like the blue is like a blue dress or something. I can't think what her name is, but I think she's in Super Mario Galaxy, and she's coming into this one as well. I think she's voiced by Brie Larson or something. I think so. Be interesting to see
Okay.
how they incorporate the whole planet jumping part of it. But that's pretty cool. So I did really enjoy Super Mario Galaxy. I quite like that game. That was cool. But I can't think
Just
what.
just looking through the breakdown on IGN of it, um, there is a little section at the bottom on their article about there's no new voice actors have been confirmed as of yet
Oh.
following the trailer release. So there's nothing to advise currently as to who's providing the vocals for Yoshi. Um,
It didn't sound like the game. It sounded like a little bit different, didn't it? But
yeah, Rosalina Bowser Jr.
that's it, Rosalina. Yeah, I'm not either.
Also sitting his trailer out completely after being the focus back in November. But during the movie's previous dedicated Nintendo Direct reveal, Rosalina is being voiced by Brie Larson, um, and Bowser Jr. is being voiced by Benny Safdie.
All right.
So those are the two voices for those characters. Obviously, coming into this film, obviously Steve then got Mario, Chris Pratt as Mario, Anna Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach, Charlie Day as Luigi, Jack Black as Bowser. So he's obviously not in the trailer that we've watched today, but you would assume Bowser will be making a return.
Bowser's in the first trailer.
Will he?
Yeah.
I've not seen the first trailer. I've seen
no. Bowser Jr.'s in it as well. And Rosalina.
Keegan-Michael Kay as Toad, Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek. So, so they've obviously announced who's playing the voice of Rosalina and Bowser Jr., but they're keeping quiet on who's playing Yoshi. So, whether they are a big name, or maybe it's a complete newbie. But
I mean, I can't imagine it's going to be that integral because, like, Yoshi just says Yoshi, doesn't he? He doesn't say anything else. From what I remember, he doesn't talk. So
says his name and it just makes little cute noises. So if you're going to get someone to come in and do just that, make noises and occasionally say the name of the character, an actor, in my opinion, that can do that pretty well is Alan Tudyk, because he obviously did the voice for the chicken in Moana.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're looking for someone to just come in and make just random noises for a character, then Alan Tudyk's quite a good shout. So you never know. That'd be my pick. I'm looking forward to it. Whenever I play Mario Kart, much to Amy's annoyance, my go-to character is Yoshi. I don't pick any other character. I always play as Yoshi.
I do quite like Yoshi, to be fair. It's quite good on Mario Kart.
Yeah, it's just my go-to character. I'm not bothered about whether it's a bike or a car or whatever, but I have to always play as Yoshi. It's just my thing.
I wonder if they'll do the thing where he floats in the games, where you that thing where he can float, can't he? Like he does the thing where he can jump up and hover. Are they going to do that? Because they literally seem to be referencing everything else. Like they've even got him in fire mode and stuff.
Fire mode this time around, because obviously in the first one he had sort of the raccoon squirrel tail, didn't he, with costume. So they're slowly picking out all the variations of Mario and Luigi as well. I noticed there was Baby Mario and Baby Luigi ever so briefly as well. Toad was holding on to them whilst Yoshi was stood next to them.
I feel like there was a frog Luigi as well. So I've never seen that. I've never seen the frog variant before. Was that?
Yeah.
Is that quite a new one?
Can't remember.
I don't remember a frog one, but yeah.
But yeah, and then obviously it ends the trailer with them coming up against a real T-Rex.
And I've never seen a dinosaur in... Is that like a galaxy thing? I can't remember, but I don't remember coming across a dinosaur.
There's so many Mario games go through.
These films could just carry on forever.
they've literally got 30 to nearly 40 years worth of gaming history to go through to pick out little Easter eggs for these films. So
I did hear rumours a while ago about them doing a Smash Brothers as well. So that would literally be able to spin off so many films from that, wouldn't they?
Yeah. And they could introduce so many different characters as well. Obviously, you do like a Super Mario Smash Bros. Film, you're going to get Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong in there. You could throw Pikachu in there. You could throw in Link. And then from there, they could just do. Nintendo's got an open door then at that point to do whatever film based on a game they want.
There's so many characters in that as well.
So are they about to go big in the movie game? You never know.
I do think the animated Mario is one of the best adaptations they've done of a game so far. Definitely, I really enjoy it. It's a good family film, I think. I think it has a good heart as well. To be fair, I think because it's about family and stuff in it, and brotherhood and that kind of thing. It's quite nice. But I enjoyed it. Enjoyed the trailer.
Yeah. Check
it out. Let us know what you think of the trailer. Let us know if you enjoyed the first Mario. Are you looking forward to Luigi showing up? I am. Not Luigi. Luigi's already in it. Yoshi showing up. And who else are they going to pull in, I wonder? I wonder if Donkey Kong will be in it again. Or will it be someone else this time? I think what other characters they could pull in.
There's loads.
What's that little pink thing called that's in Smash Brothers? What's his name? Kirby? Maybe they could have Kirby in it. Because he could be in a different planet, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, could be.
I like Kirby. I used to play as Kirby like loads. Basically because he was like invincible, because he could do that whoop, 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 whoop thing where he could just like keep hovering and get back onto the thing. I used to love that. He was like basically invincible. And he could like eat people as well and take on their attributes. That was cool. I used to like that bit. But I used to love Smash Brothers. I used to play that loads as a kid. I had it on GameCube. That's what I had on. God. That's how old that game is. But yeah, exciting stuff.
So next up, is a story that it looks like Marvel won't be doing a follow-up series to Hawkeye. Speaking to the direct, Hawkeye's then consulting producer Andrew Guest, who's now the showrunner for the new Marvel series Wonder Man, which I believe is out later in the year, isn't it, Matt?
It's literally like a couple of days, I think. Comes out this
month. Oh, right.
Mm.
Oh, okay. So he's he was the consulting producer on Hawkeye. He's now the showrunner for Wonder Man. Has apparently acknowledged to the direct that there was talks to bring back Hawkeye for a second series, but due to time constraints, that hasn't worked out. He alluded to the fact that there's obviously been ongoing discussions for a few years now about Hawkeye getting a second series. And I think we have previously mentioned that Jeremy Renner said he was up for it, and even did a pitch, but he received, and this is the quote in the article, an insulting offer to return for less money, but to do more work.
Mm-hmm.
So he's obviously subsequently said no, but he's not closed the door on returning as Hawkeye. He says he's happy to do a second series, and he'll always dance with Marvel. So anyone that was a fan of that particular series, it's not looking like you're going to get a second season at this moment in time.
Bit annoying, really, because Hawkeye's probably one of my favourite series, really, that they've brought out so far.
I enjoyed it.
It's a good seasonal watch as well.
And
it introduces it's probably one of the best introductions of a new character, I would say, as well, with like Kate Bishop and stuff. Cause she's probably one of the best of the new characters. Yeah. I think she was a good addition.
So whether or not that means that Kate Bishop's going to not return, because obviously sort of through Phase 4 we're hinting towards sort of a Young Avengers roster, and obviously you'd think Kate Bishop would have been in that. So whether she's going to be in either of the next two Avengers films is a possibility, I suppose, but it certainly looks like at this moment in time she's not going to get a second series of Hawkeye.
I think she will possibly be around a little bit though, because did you ever see there was a post-credits scene, I think it was after the Marvels, where Miss Marvel like meets up with her to like kind of talk about making like her team or something. So okay. I'm assuming
there's still possibility then.
They could still show up unless they shelve that, but I think it'd be a shame to get rid of Hayley Steinfeld though, because I think she's one of the better introductions that they've done recently. So I'd imagine she'll play into the future somehow.
Yeah, hopefully. Possibility. Maybe even if they do, if the Hawkeye itself doesn't get a second series, there's always ways of bringing them in, because obviously they reintroduced Kingpin, who's obviously going to be playing a big part in Daredevil and I'm assuming the Punisher special that we're getting. So, I mean, if you're not going to give them a second series, you could always bring Hawkeye or Kate Bishop into Daredevil for like a cameo to help out Daredevil maybe against taking down Kingpin.
That'd be quite cool.
If he's going to put together like a
team.
There's rumours type thing that they're going to try. Obviously Jessica Jones is going to be back. You think there's talk of Luke Cage and Iron Fist. So if you're going to put down maybe like a Defenders style thing again, street level team, and you need someone with experience, just give Hawkeye a call.
What, you mean like Jeremy Renner Hawkeye?
Yeah, okay, Bishop.
I think Joe Moreno would fit in quite well in Daredevil, to be fair.
That's what I mean. I think if you're not going to give them another series, then you could always have them both appear maybe in Daredevil or something as a cameo. Especially if Daredevil's looking at, like you say, putting together a street level Defenders style team again. Take on Kingpin and whoever else.
I mean, if the rumours are true and John Bernthal's done with Punisher soon, then I suppose Hawkeye could kind of
fill that role,
replace him a little bit. I suppose if they needed someone, but it'd be a shame for him. I hope he doesn't walk away from the role though, because I think he's really good. I like him,
especially if you're not going to get Kingpin going up against Spider-Man
anytime soon.
At least you could say, well, if he's going up against Hawkeye as well, he's still classing going up against an Avenger technically at that point, isn't he? So.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
Yeah, I do think they're gonna do something with all these younger characters because they've introduced quite a lot. So.
That was one of the things, wasn't there, through Phase 4 and a bit of Phase 5, is that they've introduced a lot of young characters.
But then, with Secret Wars and stuff coming up, it's a bit all up in the air, really, isn't it? Because we don't know what form the MCU is going to be in after Secret Wars. Because like they're making all these announcements, like, oh yeah, there's going to be a Black Panther 3, and like, oh yeah, the X-Men are coming. But I don't know, it's just going to be a bit weird. Because you can have some things that kind of need carrying over, and other things that are going to be
soft reboots,
like replaced, and I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I also saw briefly touching now on Secret Wars. There's nothing confirmed yet; it's just a rumor currently, but apparently Marvel are thinking, because of how big the Secret Wars part of the story is becoming, of splitting Secret Wars into 2 parts.
Really?
Yeah. So Doomsday will be its own film, and Secret Wars will come in part 1 and 2. Because apparently the story's getting a bit bigger than they anticipated. So we'll see. Just a rumour that I've seen.
Are they being shot individually, or are they doing back to back? Because there's Doomsday wrapped yet.
Yeah, because they might have some like additional scenes and whatnot to shoot later in the year, but with it coming out in December, they should be moving into the post-production now.
Okay. So I wasn't sure whether it wrapped filming. I know Spider-Man's wrapped filming, but
I think Secret Wars. I think Doomsday has done majoritively, but there'll still be like pickups and things like that, won't there? So.
But we don't know literally anything about Secret Wars yet, do we? So I wonder if that'll start.
Other than it's on Battle World, it's going to reboot the universe.
Well, have they actually confirmed the Battle World thing yet, or is that just people speculating? Because obviously that's what happens. That's what happens.
That's the storyline in the comic books, yeah.
Yeah, so
they've got to surely go down that route. Doom's going to destroy the multiverse and condense it all.
Is it a year in between? Do we know? Is Secret War 2027 like December? Has that been confirmed?
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because they did a slight shift on the dates, didn't they? A year ago back or something.
Okay. So it gives them like
a push back.
So we probably wouldn't hear anything about Secret Wars till like after Doomsday, then probably. Do you think?
No. I wouldn't have thought so.
I'm trying to think what happened with Infinity War and Endgame. Did we get anything on Endgame before?
Other than the no, we didn't know, because even the name was covered up, wasn't it? They were still trying to keep the name a secret at that point.
Did they reveal it before Infinity War? I can't remember.
I can't remember now. I think it might have just been afterwards.
I wonder if they had it at the end of the film, possibly. I can't remember. Did they say oh yeah, they will return in Avengers Endgame? I wonder. Did they leave it till the very
end? Go back and watch it.
But obviously we know that Secret Wars is going to be called Secret Wars. But
yeah, because they've announced that. So
yeah. But no, I'm still. They seem to have put a halt to these trailers being released for Doomsday as well, don't they? There's no more come out, has there? I don't think. So it would have been today. No.
Yeah, we've had all the sort of the 4 little teasers. Obviously, it's Super Bowl in 2 weeks, and they tend to drop some big trailers for films and whatnot, a Super Bowl weekend during the halftime show. So potentially there's going to be a Doomsday trailer then.
Hopefully.
Because they'll get big views, because obviously Super Bowl is the most watched sporting event in America. So if you're going to drop a trailer for Doomsday, you would think it would be done on that weekend.
And Spider-Man. Spider-Man's not even that far away now. We've got like nothing, have we?
Yeah.
Haven't
Potentially,
even got a poster.
Potentially there'll be both of them in 2 weeks' time. We will see.
Getting a bit worried about Spider-Man now. I wonder why they're holding back so much on the stuff for it.
Probably just don't want to leak too much in case it does end up ruining like Doomsday or Secret Wars, because obviously Spider-Man plays a big part in the Secret Wars storyline. So
yeah, maybe.
Anyway, let us know in the comments. Are you disappointed that Hawkeye is potentially not going to get a second series? Do you want to see the characters of Hawkeye and Kate Bishop return in some other form? Let us know in the comments.
I think he'd be good as like a mentor kind of role going forward. Hawkeye, to be fair, because he's like one of the OGs, the only ones we've got left. So I do think he'd be good.
No.
But yeah, please let us know. Are you disappointed? I am. I like Jeremy Renner, and he's like made of steel, that man. Jesus Christ! So yeah, he deserves to carry on.
Quite possibly now made of steel. He's more machine now than man. Following his accident.
Scary.
Yes. So, next story before we move on to the Oscars. It's just a quick overview of this one. So, looking at The Independent, which is then referencing a report from The Athletic, Manchester United Football Club have reportedly agreed a deal with North American production company Lionsgate to create a drama series based on the history of the club, which will sort of have the same concept of The Crown, so it'd probably go from decade. So you'd probably get 5 or 6 series out of that, maybe.
Does it say when it goes from and up to? Does it get to like present or?
I would imagine so. So it probably would touch upon the major sort of plot points of the club's history. So it's found out its formation back in the 1800s. I would imagine it would probably then do a few years up until sort of the wartime, when football got suspended over here. That might be your first series, for example. Your second series would probably be from 1945 through to 68, so the Matt Busby era. Your third series might be the club's decline during the 70s and the 80s, and then fourth series, Alex Ferguson turns up and dominates English football for 26 years. Fifth series, after he's retired, and it's all gone to pot. That sort of thing, that's kind of how they did it with The Crown, didn't they? They did each series was sort of like 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, up until after Princess Diana died. If that's what they're reportingly doing, that's the sort of style that they're going for. So I imagine that's how they would look to do it. I know that the likes of Amazon, they have like a behind the scenes series, and they go to a football club sort of each season to do like a behind the scenes thing. And they tried to get Manchester United involved, but because obviously the club's been poor for a decade, they've always said no. So I suppose if Lionsgate are getting this kind of deal, it's giving United sort of control of the narrative as to how they want to be viewed. And it's one of the biggest names in world sport, so I imagine it would get a lot of people watching it.
I didn't even know that Lionsgate did TV.
Yeah, well, yeah, because we mainly know them for things like Hunger Games and John Wick, and sitting here in the article, the Twilight Saga. I'm not fully aware of any major TV series that Lionsgate have been behind. I've only ever known them for, like you say, for films, but they are behind some of the bigger films out there.
So it's definitely a TV show, yeah. It's not like anything else.
Yeah, it'd have to be a TV series.
I wonder who they're going to cast in it. They're going to have to quite a
Be quite a few things, yeah. It's obviously still in early production developmental stages at the moment. But there was a one-off special on the BBC.
Like
Just have a look.
documentary.
It was a docudrama. I'm just trying to find the year now, and it was based around. So it was based around the Busby Babes United side, which was sort of in the 50s, and how the club sort of came back from the Munich air disaster. So the team had gone out to play in Europe, and they were flying back. Plane had landed in Munich, just do like a stopover to refuel and stuff, and then as it took off, it crashed, and about 22 people died. Quite a few of the playing squad. And the manager, well, he didn't die, but he was severely injured, and he was like stayed in Munich whilst he recovered. So his assistant went back to England and sort of rebuilt the club. So they did that series, that special based on that, and that had Dougray Scott playing Sir Matt Busby and David Tennant playing Jimmy Murphy, who was the assistant, and that was actually really, really good, well written, and obviously well played. It probably would have came out around the time of the anniversary of the air disaster, but I can't find the date of the thing. It's just not coming up. So, I mean, specifically for those two people, if you were looking at doing this series and it obviously would cover the Munich air disaster, then I'd just bring back Dougray Scott and David Tennant to play those particular characters. They've played them already. Just bring them back. They did a really good job.
It'd be strange, really, because like, what would they do with casting as well? Because obviously, some players would be in a few seasons, wouldn't they? Like of the show. So it'd be like, would you recast them, or would you age them up, or like, I don't know.
I think they'd have to do, if they are going along the style of The Crown, then anyone that you know is going to be in multiple series would end up being recast. So the best example would potentially be the likes of Sir Bobby Charlton, because you'd see him in the earlier series as a player, and then as the series progresses and it goes on to become like a director at the club, you'd have to recast him because he'd be older. But the same with Alex Ferguson, you'd have him in like 2 series potentially, so you'd have to have a younger character playing him in his younger years, and then an older character playing him in his older years, which is obviously like, that's what they did with in The Crown, didn't they? Matt Smith played Prince Philip for the first 2 series, and then he was recast the next 2 series, and then recast again for the last 2 series type thing. So I would imagine they'd do something similar.
But yeah, it's quite an interesting concept for a sport show, really. But
so obviously, it's one of the oldest clubs in English football. It's one of the most well known around the world. Most people know the majority of the story of Manchester United. So there's stuff in there for them to be able to create a drama series out of it.
I don't know any of the story of Manchester United, I'm not going to lie.
Well, I know you don't, but
me no do sport. Me no nothing.
But they could quite easily do it. And if, the Crown's done really well the way that they've done that. So if it's done right, it could work out rather well. If it's done wrong, then obviously they'll get 1 series and they get cancelled.
We shall see.
And on to the big one then, Matt.
Oscars!
We've had the nominations.
I don't even know when it's on, to be fair. I do quite like watching the Oscars, to be fair.
Normally around, end of February? There you are, 15th of March.
Okay.
So they've announced the nominations a month and a half in advance.
I'm hoping I can actually... Well, I don't know how many of these I'll actually be able to watch before the actual Oscars, because I don't think they'll be on streaming anytime soon, will they? So, and they're already out of cinemas, a lot of these films. So. I don't know. Hopefully Sky Movies will kick some of them out before the actual Oscars.
They should do, possibly. But yeah, so as we touched upon last week with the Golden Globes, they've now released the nominations for the Oscars this week.
Shall we talk through
we film it?
Each category, possibly? Or I don't know. All the big ones?
Yeah, I'll go through the big ones.
The major ones.
As we sort of alluded to last week about Sinners, that has broken the record, and it's been receiving the most Oscar nominations for a single film. It's now been nominated 16 times.
Yeah, I didn't realise.
Previous...
I didn't realise One Battle After Another's got like 12 or 13 as well, so it's not that far behind it really. But
the previous record was 14 nominations, so it's beaten it by 2.
I was really surprised by that, to be fair, because I don't. It's very like. Is it? I suppose it is. Is it a genre film? Would you call it? Is it like a horror, out and out horror, or would you say it's a bit of an amalgamation?
It's a bit of both, because, as I've said previously, if you had gone into that film not knowing that it was a vampire horror film, if you thought it was going to be a film sort of based around about music in the Deep South in like the 30s and 40s, then you get halfway through the film and it suddenly turns into this vampire bloodbath. It'd be a complete shock to you. So,
are you surprised that it's got Best Picture nomination, or?
No, I thought it was actually quite good. One of my most enjoyed films of last year. So I'm not surprised it's been put forward for Best Picture. Michael B. Jordan was really good in it, so I'm not surprised that he's been nominated for Best Actor. I
weirdly am though. I don't know why. I mean, I know he was good in it, but because like the whole twin thing. I don't know if that was a bit too gimmicky for the Oscars. You know what I mean? I'm surprised he got nominated, but
didn't Tom Hardy get a nomination at least when he did?
Did he? I don't know.
When he played both of the Cray twins in Legend.
Maybe.
Good old. I mean, I'm not surprised to see Leonardo DiCaprio in there for Best Actor. He's in there every year. He does one film a year that tends to come out around December, and he automatically gets an Oscars nomination.
I bet he's just bored of hearing his name now. Best Actor.
Year.
I'm in it again.
Every year. He must surely now hold the record for the most Oscar nominations compared to, obviously, only the one that he's won. He just seems to always be included. I'm not knocking him as an actor. He's a good actor, but
apparently he's really good in that film. But I've not.
He does one film a year.
I've not seen it, so I don't know. But I wouldn't mind watching it because it's supposed to be really good. Apparently, I mean, I've only seen like 2 of the things that are in Best Picture, but
Sinners and Frankenstein.
Yeah, I've heard F1's good, but
obviously Hamlet did quite well at the Golden Globes.
I've not even heard of. Not even heard of a couple of these. I've not even heard of The Secret Agent or Sentimental Value, but
Secret Agent, I think, is that was up for Best International Film at the Golden Globes. So I think that's it might not be one that's widely shown over here, perhaps.
So we've got Best.
Marty Supreme is that Timothée Chalamet film. He's playing a table tennis player.
Yeah, it doesn't sound. I've not really heard much that sold me on it, but I don't know. If I see it on streaming, I might give it a go. But apparently, it's really good.
He's also up for Best Actor, based on that.
I can't base it on what I've seen because I don't know. I've not seen a lot of it. But do you reckon Leo might get in a second one? I don't know. Do you think there'll be any surprises? Do you think Sinners has just kind of been included because it's diverse? I suppose it's got a
cultural, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a heavily black cast, obviously. So they're just kind of doing the whole, we better nominate something that's a bit more diverse. I don't know, but maybe.
Do you think it's got all the nominations, and it's probably going to pick up a few?
Do you think it'll get any of the big ones?
Let's not lie.
Are
you potentially suggesting that the Oscar board will do a Black Panther and they'll nominate it for a load of stuff, including like Best Actor, Best Picture, and whatnot? But then they'll give it Oscars for Best Costume and Best Makeup and things like that. They will actually
it's Coogler again.
The big ones, yeah.
It's cultural icon Coogler. So we'll just do the same thing that they did with Black Panther.
It's a possibility.
I'd like it to get some big ones, like something to surprise us. Like. Yeah. I don't know, Best Supporting or something like that, or I don't know.
I don't know. I think Michael B. Jordan might have a chance at winning Best Actor.
You think? Against
possibly, yeah.
Chalamet and Caprio and all them?
It's a possibility. I wouldn't rule it out.
I mean, I think would it be the first black actor to win it for ages as well? I can't remember the last black actor that won Best Actor.
Denzel Washington won it.
That was years ago. Wasn't that like Training Day or something?
Yeah, it would have been a long time ago.
God, you're talking like decades ago.
So maybe it's
But,
about time then.
Not that he has to win because he's the only black actor in the list. But
No,
I
but
don't know. But I think he was good. I enjoyed that film. What else we got?
I mean, you look through the list. The ones that have seem to be reoccurring quite a lot. Obviously, Sinners because it's got 16. You mentioned One Battle After Another. It's got 13 nominations. Marty Supreme, Frankenstein, and Sentimental Value have all got 9 nominations. Hamlet's got 8 nominations. So,
I mean, I'd like to see. I'd be very impressed if Jacob Elordi got supporting actor because that would be quite.
Oh, for Frankenstein.
Because Frankenstein is good, but it'd be really good for him because he's like a rising actor, and for him to get something like out of left field like that Oscar would be crazy. But it probably wouldn't happen. But because there's a lot of other. You got like Sean Penn, Benicio del Toro, so it's probably not likely. But that would like blow me away if he got that. To be fair, so I do really like that film. Plus, he's the only person apart from Delroy Lindo that I've seen in a film.
Yeah.
In that list, but have you heard that he's rumoured for Bond as well?
I've heard that rumour, yes.
It'd be the first non-British Bond in a while, wouldn't it? Or ever, is it? Would that be?
Yeah, because they've all been
from the UK at least.
From the UK, so Scottish, Irish, Welsh, English.
I mean, he can pull off a British accent, but I don't know how well that would go down if they cast an Aussie as Bond, to be fair. But...
No, we have had an Australian Bond.
Have we?
Yes, once, George Lazenby.
Oh, okay.
Don't know I think he's Australian. Sure he is. Yes, George Lazenby is Australian, or was Australian if he's still alive. Yeah, he was in one film. So Connery did like 5, stepped away. They brought George Lazenby in for one film, and then Connery was like, "I want to come back."
I didn't realise that.
Did one film and then left again, and they brought in Roger Moore. So they have had a non-British actor play Bond once.
Yeah, there's him and I can't think what the other actor's name is. There's another guy, a British actor. I think he's British. That's rumoured as well. So, but I'm assuming that Amazon would keep them on for a while once they've got whoever it's going to be. But yeah,
they've got full creative control.
Alright, what else have we got? Let's go down to some of these more vague ones.
I think we know what's going to win that one.
Where is it? I can't even. Oh, animated feature.
So you've got Arco, ELO, K-pop Demon Hunters, Little Amelie, or the Character of Rain, and Zootopia 2. I would imagine it would probably be K-pop Demon Hunters that would win that, which is also up for Best Original Song as well, which it potentially has a chance of winning that.
I mean, it's not up against much, is it? Really? I mean, I know Zootopia's done well, like box office wise, but I've not heard.
But it's the highest grossing animated film of all time now.
I've not heard it's like amazing or anything. I think it's just probably a 4 quadrant or into it because everyone will take their families to it, kind of thing. So
yeah,
I don't know if the Oscars would reward that. To be fair, K-pop's probably got it down, hasn't it? To be fair, in that category.
I would have thought so. Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad movie. I've seen it like once, but.
Do you know what I've noticed on this list that isn't there, that was there last year? And it probably does say quite a bit about the sequel.
Wicked?
Yeah, it's not on there at all.
Not got a single nomination, no, yeah.
Not that I can see, no, but last year, obviously, it got quite a few, didn't it? So, I've not seen the sequel. It was just one of those, yeah, we just never got around to going and watching it. We saw the first one. But we never got a chance to go and see the sequel. But yeah, it's not, from what I could see, it's not nominated for anything.
Nope.
Does that say how it went, really?
There's no superhero stuff on here this year either. Not even for the production ones.
No. Was there anything really came out this year that would have been Oscar worthy, superhero wise?
I mean, they were lobbying for thingy, weren't they? Thunderbolts. And they were
I
lobbying,
suppose.
and inexplicably they were lobbying for Captain America as well, but that would never have got any nominations. I don't know why they even bothered. But
No, it's not even got anything for like. Normally you'd see it for like production design or maybe visual effects or something like that. Jurassic World Rebirth is up for visual effects.
who was it?
Yeah.
Avatar. I'm guessing Avatar's. Oh yeah.
Avatar's
Best
on there for
costume
visual
design.
effects.
Costume design's on there as well. See, I find it weird that. I mean, I know obviously you can do digital costume design, but like I always thought costume design was more of a physical thing. You know, because people have to literally make the stuff. I find it weird that Avatar's on there. You know what I mean? Because like it's all digital. So I know it still has to be designed, but I don't know. I didn't realise that included visual effects. Because surely that's more of an effect than.
There probably is some physical costumes in the film. I've not seen the Fire and Ash because I'm not a fan of the Avatar films.
Nope.
But yeah, obviously most of the Navi, into they're all CGI.
Yeah. So.
So I wouldn't have thought putting it in for costume design would have been a thing. That definitely would have gone down in visual effects and things for me. Well, I mean, it is there, but costume design is a bit of an odd one for that. I understand Frankenstein, Hamnet, Master Supreme, Sinners being in costume design, but not Avatar is a bit of an odd one. That
Score, yeah, I've not seen hardly any of them, so I don't really remember the music from Frankenstein, so I don't know if that'll. I don't know. The costumes in Frankenstein are pretty good. Is that nominated in that? Let's have a look. Yeah, it is. Could get that one. Some quite abstract costume design in that. Very, very Guillermo del Toro-y. What's K-pop got to go up against in the original song?
Dear Me.
Oh, I do like that
Warren
song I do like the song in Sinners. Is it the one?
I Lied to You.
It'll be that one where it goes through time, won't it?
Yeah.
That was quite a good song, to be fair. But no, it's probably
Sweet Dreams of Joy, Viva Vidi, and Train Dreams from Train Dreams.
Apparently that's on Netflix, Train Dreams. So I don't know.
The only one out of those that would have heard. I've seen Sinners, so I know of that song, and I've heard the Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters because it's been on the radio.
Everyone's heard that song
when it was big. I mean, I imagine that potentially would win that surely because of how big it's been. Because that has literally been everywhere, whereas the rest of them you probably would have only ever heard them within the film themselves. So,
is adapted screenplay when it's been adapted from something?
Yeah.
Or is it? So it's like from like a book or something else.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realise half of those were even adapted. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who gets what in March anyway. But yeah, 16 nominations, that's crazy. Can't believe Sinners got that.
Beating
I'm happy for
the record that was previously held by All About Eve, 1950, Titanic, 1997, and more recently, La La Land from 2016.
So what did they get? They
all had 14 nominations each.
That's cool. I love La La Land.
So,
it's one of my favourite musicals. How many do you think it's going to get out of the 16, if you had to guess?
I kind of agree with what you've said. I don't think it's going to... It might get one of the big ones, so it might get maybe Best Actor or maybe Best Director. I can't see it getting Best Picture. Not that I think that's right. I just think, like you've said, it's probably going to pick up more of the lower ones, so it might get like 5 or 6. There's no way it's going to take the record for most Oscars won.
No.
It's not going to get more than 11.
I don't even... Oh, is that what it is? Is that the record? Is it 11?
The record for the most Oscars won by a single film is 11, held by Ben-Hur, 1959.
Oh.
Titanic, 1997. And The Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, 2003.
I wonder what Lord of the Rings got.
Lord of the Rings got 11.
Yeah, but like, for what categories, I wonder?
Return of the King?
Yeah. Because surely it wouldn't have got like Best Actor or anything, surely. I can't imagine a fantasy film getting the big ones.
I'll tell you now. Just bring it up.
I imagine it's all like...
You've got to remember, Lord of the Rings, when it came out, was massive. It was
Yeah.
huge.
I don't feel like the Oscars like reward genre-y things with like actor, director, that kind of thing. I'd be surprised.
It always annoys me that IMDb looks different to what it is, because I'm used to using it on my phone. And then it's obviously listed differently on, you know what I mean, it's laid out differently. Right, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King famously swept the 76th Academy Awards in 2004, winning all 11 of its nominations. So everything it was nominated for, it won.
It's crazy.
It was nominated for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Art Direction, Best Costume Design, Best Film Editing, Best Makeup, Best Original Score, Best Original Song for Into the West by Annie Lennox, Best Sound Mixing, and Best Visual Effects. So yeah, it got two of the top four in Best Film and Best Director.
Yeah.
And then it got mainly production stuff, but Best Picture and Best Film Director.
Okay.
The only thing it didn't win was obviously Best Actor and Actress.
Or supporting actor.
And I mean, your big ones, the film, director, actor, and actress, and you don't really class the supporting actor and actresses as big Oscars, surely.
I suppose it got... So who was director then? Was that...
Peter Jackson.
Jackson, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't realise he got one.
And obviously Best Picture as well.
See, I never really go back to the Lord of the Rings very often. I don't know why.
Shameful.
I mean, I know the channel's named after Lord of the Rings, but you know.
Well, it's a play on words, yeah, but.
But I don't know. I never really get the urge. I don't know why. But maybe I should revisit them.
Well, you're going to have to, because it's the 25th anniversary of the Fellowship of the Ring, so we'll have to do some kind of episode about it at some point this year.
Yeah, I suppose.
We should do like a marathon of all 3 extended versions.
I don't even think I even have them on Blu-ray, you know.
You call yourself a movie fan?
There's loads I ain't got. There's loads. I've kind of died. I've died off collecting physical media.
You've become one of these streaming people, haven't you?
I mean,
I don't get physical copies of stuff anymore. I just stream it. You sicken me.
I mean, I haven't even kept up with my Marvel collection, to be fair, because that was a thing for a while. But then, you know, when they started going crap, I just like gave up. Like, I ain't got Marvel. Yeah. I ain't got the Marvels. I don't think I've even got Eternals, and I like that film.
I'll be honest. I don't think I've got any of the Marvel Blu-rays after Endgame. I might have Far From Home, Spider-Man Far From Home, but that might be the last one.
Have I even got? I don't think I've even got No Way Home.
I don't. I'll have to get it at some point.
I love that film. But yeah. I don't know. Just physical stuff. I've just kind of died off. But once I've got my own space in the house, eventually, then I might start doing that again. But kind of run out of room. So.
Yeah, it is a problem.
I do want to get some, like, minimalist. You know, there's like minimalist movie posters that you get where they're kind of like simple designs, but they look nice. I do want to get some of them, but around the house, like even get some for the kids and stuff of movies they like and things. But yeah, I don't know. That's surprising, to be fair. But I do think that's going to kind of happen to Sinners, where they get loads of the production ones, but not. I'd be over the moon if it got like Best Picture or Best Director, but
can't see it happen.
No, I don't think so. It's annoying, really, but hopefully something will come along eventually where it's a widely praised film and it will get everything. But I don't know. Okay. I don't know if the Oscars will ever do that. I don't know.
Huh? Let us know in the comments, which film do you think will do the best at the Oscars? Who's going to win what?
Which ones have you seen?
Which ones have you seen? Yeah,
Let us know which ones you think we should watch. Yeah, I'm intrigued by Hamnet. To be fair, now I know what it's actually about. But
might get that one in before the Oscars, and maybe this DiCaprio film if it's still in the cinema.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
I don't think. No, I don't think any of them are. That's what I was saying about it. Like, it's hard to see any of them really. But I think Sinners is getting a re-release soon. That's how long ago that came out. So I won't mind seeing it in the cinemas. To be fair, but it's nice.
It was good.
Cinematography was good. I bet it'll get that. I bet it'll get cinematography. It's a really well made film.
There we are.
But yeah,
That's
our Oscars heavy episode for today. Like, subscribe, and share the Midland Earth channel. And if you've liked what you've watched, let us know in the comments. Let us know what you thought of the Super Mario trailer. Are you disappointed by the Hawkeye news? And would you be interested in a Crown style Manchester United series?
Drama series.
Potentially. I wonder what they would call it. But let us know. And we will be back next week with another episode.
Yeah. See you again soon.
Midland movie news. Bye bye for now.
Thank you very much.